In this video, we'll be talking about whether air fryers are good for your health or not. Numerous reports suggest that air fryers provide a healthier option for preparing fried dishes due to their reduced oil usage. However, what benefits and potential drawbacks come with cooking using an air fryer we will discuss here. In recent times, air fryers have become increasingly popular, driven by a heightened focus on health-conscious choices and the persistent craving for fried treats. It's worth noting that in the United States, potatoes topped the charts as the most consumed vegetable, and a significant chunk of that consumption, around 40%, stems from frozen options like French fries. Air fryer manufacturers promote their product as a way to enjoy fried foods without the usual health drawbacks associated with deep frying in oil. They claim that air-fried foods have lower fat content, potentially making them a healthier choice. However, there are concerns among some folks about the potential health risks of this newer cooking method, particularly worries about toxicity and cancer. Others remain skeptical about the supposed benefits of air-fried foods. In this video, we'll dive into the pros and cons of using air fryers and compare this technique to other cooking methods. First, we will discuss how air fryers work. Air fryers operate by circulating hot air around the food, achieving that same crispy goodness you get from traditional fried foods. They do this by cutting out the need for a bunch of high-fat, high-calorie oils in the cooking process. Instead of drowning your food in oil, just a single tablespoon can give you a similar outcome as a deep fryer, but with way less fat and way fewer calories. Researchers say that air fryers use heated air containing tiny oil droplets to draw out moisture from the food. The result is a product that resembles fried foods but packs much less fat. Like many other cooking methods, air frying triggers a chemical reaction that improves the color and flavor of air-fried food. Let's take a look at how air fryers stack up against other cooking methods. The folks who make air fryers designed them not to replace our good old healthy cooking methods like roasting and grilling but to offer a healthier twist on deep-fried goodies. You see, deep-fried foods tend to swim in a sea of fat compared to other cooking styles. Take, for example, 100 grams of fried and battered chicken breast, which packs a hefty 13.2 grams of fat. Now, compare that to a mere 0.39 grams of fat in an oven-roasted chicken breast. But here's the catch, many folks just love the taste and crunch of fried chicken. Now, air fryers come to the rescue by needing only a fraction of the oil that deep fryers demand. This way, you can enjoy a meal that's better for your health while still savoring those familiar flavors and textures. It's a win-win, really, because cutting back on oil can do wonders for your health. Scientists have linked heavy consumption of fat from vegetable oil to all sorts of health issues, like a higher risk of heart disease and more inflammation. But, here's the thing, the oil you use matters, and so does the balance between omega-6 polyunsaturated fatty acids and omega-3s. We're still trying to figure out all the effects of omega-6 on our bodies, so there's more research needed in the kitchen. Now, let me be clear, there's no guarantee that air-fried chicken is healthier than our good old roasted, grilled, slow-cooked, or pan-seared chicken. There are plenty of other kitchen gadgets that can whip up tasty and healthy dishes. The only thing is, they might not give you that crispy, fried texture that air fryers deliver. Now, we will delve into the types of food you can prepare in an air fryer. An air fryer can cook pretty much anything that you would normally fry in oil, such as chicken, including chicken fingers and nuggets, vegetables, onion rings and French fries, cheese sticks, fish, pizza, donuts. Some models also have toast and bake settings, making them more like conventional ovens. You can use these to bake brownies or roast a chicken. One downside of many of these devices is their small basket size, which leaves little room to cook an entire family meal. Are air-fried foods better for you? From most angles, air frying comes across as a healthier choice compared to traditional oil frying. It trims down the calories by a whopping 70% to 80% and slashes the fat content considerably. This cooking method also seems to tackle some of the not-so-great aspects of frying with oil. When we fry up things like potatoes or starchy foods in oil, a chemical called acrylamide can form, and that's been tied to a higher risk of cancer in some studies. But here's the twist, air frying can reduce acrylamide in fried potatoes by a whopping 90%. However, there's a flip side to this air frying tale. In one study, air frying fish led to more of something called cholesterol oxidation products, COPs. These COPs pop up when the cholesterol in meat or fish breaks down during cooking. Scientists have linked them to heart disease, artery hardening, cancer, and other illnesses. Now, here's a trick to keep those calories in check when you air fry fish: throw in some fresh parsley, chives, or a blend of both. Research suggests these herbs work like antioxidants to lower the calories in your air-fried dishes. Air frying also seems to reduce the presence of omega-3 fatty acids in fish. These are the good fats that can help lower blood pressure, boost good HDL cholesterol levels, and potentially provide some protection for the heart. Let's explore the advantages of air fryers. When used properly, air fryers offer many healthful benefits. 1. Using air fryers can promote weight loss. A higher intake of fried foods has direct links with higher obesity risk. This is because deep-fried foods tend to be high in fat and calories. Switching from deep-fried foods to air-fried foods and reducing regular intake of unhealthful oils can promote weight loss. 2. May preserve nutrients. Convection heat, such as that used in an air fryer, may preserve certain nutrients during the cooking process. These include vitamin C as well as numerous protective plant compounds, called polyphenol. 3. Air fryers may be safer in the kitchen. Deep frying involves heating a large deep pan of oil to a high temperature. This may pose a safety risk in the kitchen because hot oil may spill, splash, or catch fire. Air fryers, when used in accordance with instructions, do not pose the same safety risks. 4. Air fryers reduce the risk of toxic acrylamide formation. Cooking food in oil can lead to the creation of harmful substances, like acrylamide. This compound forms when certain foods are exposed to high heat, as in the case of deep frying. Acrylamide might be connected to the development of various cancers, including endometrial, ovarian, pancreatic, breast, and esophageal cancer. There's also a 2014 study that suggests a potential link between dietary acrylamide and kidney, endometrial, or ovarian cancers, although the findings are not entirely clear. By making the switch to air frying, folks can reduce the risk of having acrylamides and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, PAHs, in their food. Is air frying safe for everyone? In the grand scheme of things, air fryers offer a healthier option compared to deep-fat frying. However, it's important to remember that food cooked in an air fryer still falls under the category of fried food. Consistently eating fried food has repeatedly been linked to weight gain, type 2 diabetes, heart issues, and certain types of cancer. So, if you're using an air fryer, it's wise to make it an occasional cooking method rather than a daily habit. Let me give you an example of how air frying might not always be in favor of your food and health. There was a study that showed when you air fry fatty fish like sardines, it reduces the healthy fats, those polyunsaturated ones, and slightly increases something called cholesterol oxidation products, which might not be so great for your cholesterol levels. Cons of using an air fryer. Now, when it comes to air frying, it does have its benefits in terms of being healthier than the deep-fried route, but there are some things to think about. First off, air frying takes a bit more time to cook your food compared to the traditional deep frying method. There was this study where they looked at French fries. It took them 21 minutes to air fry those, while deep frying got it done in just 9 minutes. Another thing to consider is that air-fried foods tend to have a slightly different taste and a less crispy texture than what you'd get from deep frying. And here's the catch: even though air frying is better when it comes to reducing harmful stuff like acrylamide and advanced glycation end products compared to deep frying, you still get a bit of these chemicals in your air-fried foods, so it's best to keep an eye on how much of them you're eating. In summary, we can say that in our findings, the effects of air-fried food show promise. Air fryers seem to offer a healthier choice, providing flavors akin to fried food with fewer downsides. However, it's important to remember that just because someone has used an air fryer doesn't automatically make their food the healthiest option compared to all others. It's wise to blend in different cooking methods into your regular eating habits for the best health outcomes. For those who wish to acquire an air fryer, you can find them at supermarkets or explore various brands online. There are also other ways to cook, such as oven roasting, grilling, baking, and pan-searing your meals. Maintaining a variety of foods and cooking techniques will assist in achieving a healthier diet.